There we go.
Do the whole good evening again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Toronto Red Knight Volleyball. Your Lady Red Knights battling Caldwell Redskins tonight down here at Union Local for the OVAC Championship. I am Rob Suffaletta, joined tonight by a guest announcer, as Mr. Coburn has a DJ gig tonight. Mr. Andy Reeves is going to fill in. How you doing, Andy?
I'm doing great, Rob. Didn't think I'd be doing this today. Volleyball's a new thing for me broadcasting, not a new sport for me. I'm no expert by any way, but I got maybe, hopefully, half a clue to help you out here today.
Well, listen, I've learned it's a work in progress. I've learned myself, and over the years that I've been doing it, I learned what the special colored shirt was. And
the libero, yeah.
Yeah. Here's as somebody would say, the LeBaron. That was me at first.
Well, that's okay.
And I got corrected by a bunch of kids, but that was a couple years ago.
Well, the first time I was ever at a high school volleyball game was 2009. I just became AD, and it was our second year of the program in Toronto. We had it for just a hot minute in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
And it was more of a club back then, but we have not had volleyball at our school until 2009, which is incredible. So we're only 14, 15 years into this thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, great sport, really is. So I'll try to help you out here tonight and try not to be a dad as much, even though I got two girls out there. I'll just try to, hopefully this will help me stay focused and not worry about every little thing, but I probably will anyway.
Well, listen, I know you've done some homework. Let's talk about the matchup tonight.
Yeah.
Red Knights coming in 21-0.
Yeah, so I'll try to paint a picture for everyone out there a little bit. So your Toronto Lady Red Knights coming at 21-0. They've won 63 sets and lost 9 the entire year. They are ranked 9th in the state of Ohio in Division IV, and they're ranked 74th overall of all schools in Ohio. Team stats, the average this year, we averaged 13.9 kills per set, 12.9 assists per set, 22.4 digs per set, 3.4 blocks per set, and our ace percentage is 10.2. We have some stat leaders this season. All Ohio, Hannah Dobbs is second in kills with 509.
Wow.
Andrea Reeves is first in assist with 855. Ashton Thomas is first in blocks with 139. And Michelle Anderson is first in digs with 589. Now, Suff, that's in the entire state.
That's incredible.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ohio Division IV. And so Hannah Dobbs in Division IV is first in kills. Andrea Reeves is first in assist. Ashton Thomas first in blocks. Michelle Anderson first in digs. So in our division, those four hold first place in those categories. Team stats, totals this year, we have 928 assists, 1,001 kills, 1,616 digs, 176 aces. Career stats for some of our girls. Andrea Reeves has 2,309 assists in her career. Hannah Dobbs, 1,614 kills, 1,413 digs. Ashton Thomas has 490 blocks. Michelle Anderson has 1,154 digs. I will dig into the stats on all the girls. I have those too as the game moves on. Caldwell, real quick, the Redskins come in at 16-4. They've won 50 sets and lost 17. They lost to Shenandoah twice, and Shenandoah, we'll talk about them later, is special. Indian Valley and John Glenn, they are ranked 19th in Division IV and ranked 154th in the state of Ohio. Their team individual stat leader are Gwen Laurie, she has 186 kills. Blocks, Shelby Pakes has 42. Aces, Lila Lowe has 42. Digs will be Gwen Laurie, 182. Assist, Sophia Marshall, 432. Toronto, the OVAC semifinals defeated Southern Local, who was 17-4 in 3 sets. Caldwell defeated Monroe Central, who was 14-6 in 3 sets. And that sets the stage a little bit for you as we get ready for the announcements here from Union Local in the 2A OVAC Championship match. You good? Okay. Oh, one? Okay.
Well, we'll see what it is, right?
Okay.
Anyway, we're getting ready here. That's some heck. Thanks for all the stats, Andy. That was phenomenal. And
I got some more as the game goes on. And I think we lost power here. Do you hear me? No, okay.
Yeah,
no,
turn
good.
yours up a little.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I got some more individual stats for the rest of the team and team stats, and we'll talk as the game progresses.
Okay, sounds good. Getting ready here, starting the lineups.
Yeah, it's Caldwell, since they're doing that. What we have right now, I don't know if I have all of them. We have number 1 is Claire Schaefer. Number 2 is Lainey Fry. Number 3 is Heather Dimmering. Number 4 is Candace Hood. 5, Lila Lowe. 8, Shelby Pakes. 9, Chesney Long. 10, Wynn Laurie. 12, Josie Laurie. And 15, Sophia Marshall. They are coached by Stacy Laurie, assistant coach, and head coach Chloe Siddle. And the Lauries, if you remember, some Toronto fans, we played Caldwell in boys basketball. Remember the Laurie brothers?
Yes.
Beatty Laurie and then the point guard, blonde hair, and I'm assuming that's sisters. They're blonde too.
Yes.
They were some good athletes from Caldwell for the Redskins, so some of us might remember that. I'm going to introduce the Lady Red Knights here in a minute.
There you go.
There's a little louder there.
Yeah, that one. I'm learning the mixing board too.
And I know that if we go out camera-wise, we can stay audio for people and have to really paint a picture for them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go into radio mode if that happens.
Yes. So I don't understand. I mean, I brought a couple batteries for the camera. I charged them all night, and I'm getting 1 bar on both of them, so I got one plugged in now. But
yes. As you can't hear this, I'll run through Toronto's roster. Number 1, sophomore defensive specialist, Gracie Rex. Number 4, Emma Perello, freshman. She's a middle hitter. Number 7, right side and outside hitter, senior, Hannah Dobbs. Number 8, outside hitter, freshman, Jana Reeves. Number 9, senior setter, Andrea Reeves. Number 13, middle blocker, junior, Tatum Darrington. Number 16, Chloe Fisher, who is inactive, but she is here. She's a middle blocker and a middle hitter. She's a sophomore. Number 18, Leanne Anderson's a sophomore, outside hitter. Riley Fisher's a defensive specialist, number 21, and she's a senior. Number 23, senior, Ashton Thomas is a middle blocker, middle hitter. Number 30, Callie Anderson's an outside hitter, right side. And number 33 is our libero, senior, Michelle Anderson. And 2 freshmen dressed for the tournament, number 2, Josie Dickinson, and number 10, Maddie Littlejohn. We are coached by Lori Lynn Jackson and assistant Chelsea Stockdale.
all right. Well, we are just about ready to get this one underway here as your Lady Knights.
And I don't know if they do the anthem. They probably just did it to begin the day. This is the 5th game of the day.
Yeah, so you wouldn't
to run
think.
down that, the 5A game, which is the larger schools, Warren upset Morgantown. In the 4A, Oak Glen upset East Liverpool. 3A, Shenandoah over UL, and Shenandoah is special, and they're in our district.
Yes, yes.
Wellsville won single A over Wood County Christian. And Wellsville was in 2A last year, beat us here at Union Local in the first game in the morning on a Saturday last year. They rotate these games each year, so we are now the 2A, and we remain 2A from last year, and it moved to the last game. So this is the last game of the day for the OVAC.
Okay. Well, with all that being said, we're ready to get this one underway. It doesn't look like we're going to do the anthem. As you said, this is the 5th game of the day. Lady Knights vying for an OVAC championship will face off against Caldwell here.
Yep. Caldwell plays a really good schedule. We've played some state-ranked teams, Wellsville twice, Southern Local, Monroe Central. Big Red was scrappy. Steubenville Central was really good.
Yep.
Caldwell might have a tad better schedule. They just played John Glenn the other night and lost 3-2. But warm-ups aren't everything, but looking at them, they may pose some problems for us, but we may pose some problems for them. I predict this was going to be a dandy.
I would think. You think it's a 5-setter?
Well, I don't know if my hearts can do that, but how about 4 and we win?
Okay.
Let's start with this first one.
Lainey Fry here set to serve for Caldwell. Gets it over. Good job, Riley Fisher digs that out of the backside. Here's Hannah Dobbs is just going to get it over the net. As Caldwell looks to score first, and they do. And, man, we are like cranking now, we know. I'm going to turn myself down.
Yeah, I hear you pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. 1-0 Redskins.
Yep, 1-0 Redskins as Fry still continues to serve. Deep serve. Michelle Anderson handles it. Set by Reeves. Here comes Hannah Dobbs. Blocked.
And that's us. It's out. So they block it and it goes out. That's good. So, when it goes to the libero, which you want it to, Michelle Anderson, who's an excellent libero.
Yes.
We'll talk more about how important that hit. Yeah, you can talk about how many digs you have, but does your dig go to the setter?
Right.
We'll talk more later.
Okay.
That's important. There's their libero.
Yep. Good serve. Tapped over. Saved. Just a good position that time as Shelby Pakes 6 foot
She's a 6
sophomore,
footer.
right? Ends up finding a good spot on the floor and then pick up another point for Caldwell.
Their libero is Lainey Fry. She did a nice job of digging that out right to the setter.
She did.
There's Michelle right to Andrea. That's what you got to have. Beautiful. Hannah floats in the air like that.
She does.
So we talk about the dig there is perfect. Andrea has to move less than half a step so she can set Hannah up. Now they all come to the net because everybody knows Dobbs is going to pound it down, and she floats one over.
Yeah, just as effective.
Hit it where they're not.
Caldwell gets one over.
Good.
A nice job returned by the Red Knights. Here's a set. Blocked up front. As Dobbs blocked that one and
in the net. Okay, we got a 3-2 lead.
First lead of the night for the Lady Red Knights, up 3-2. As Michelle Anderson looks to serve again. She was a catalyst the last few games. It's kind of funny. We kind of went on runs when she got it. In the last couple matches we've had. She serves it over. There's a set. It's going to be in. Going to catch the corner.
Caldwell knows what they're doing.
They do. As Gwen Laurie finds the corner to tie this one up at 3.
And you'll see how we sub here. The libero, the blue, which is the Smurf, Michelle Anderson.
Yeah.
She can go in and out when they determine that in the beginning. They can go in and out whenever they want. In the back row, you'll see Jana came in for Riley Fisher. Jana plays front row. Riley plays back row. So that's why you'll see that. And Gracie Rex comes in for Callie Anderson.
Yeah.
And Tatum Darrington will come in too in the front row.
We're going to get
a point there.
A double hit.
Double hit is what they called.
Yeah, they called double hit on Caldwell, so Red Knights back up 4-3 now. Dobbs to serve.
Good
little
serve.
Jump serve. She has the ability.
Ashton
nice
Thomas.
Job, Ashton Thomas.
State leader in blocks. There she is.
Ashton Thomas up at the net, blocking it for the Red Knights. Red Knights pull out to a two-point advantage right now, 5-3 in the opening set here at Union Local. As that one just doesn't get over the net.
So in volleyball, that's an error. If you hit the ball out or hit it in the net, it's an error. So you want to limit all those. Obviously, we know that. But against a team like Caldwell, who doesn't make a bunch of mistakes, you got to be on point tonight.
Yes. So here we go. Here comes Jana, and she misses. So we're tied back up at 5. So 5-5.
5-5.
As looks like to me, Gwen Laurie serving number 10. Good serve. Good tap by Andrea Reeves.
Right back over. Good. We'll take that
Right back over. They can't handle it, and so the Red Knights regain the lead, 6-5.
So Riley Fisher will come back in for Jana Reeves, and she'll be in the back row.
Yes.
And Callie Anderson will come back in for Gracie Rex.
All right, so Riley's going to go
front row.
Riley's going to go back to serve. Again, 6-5 Red Knights, and this is the opening set down here in Union Local. That's going to be deep.
And Riley's an excellent server. She's been doing a great job serving right there.
Yep.
So we have 2 errors right now serving. So we try to want to limit that, and we know that. Maybe Caldwell will have a few errors here. Give it back to us.
Little jump service time by Caldwell. Here's a set from Reeves over to Callie Anderson. Gets it over the net, and can they save it?
No. Man, they're athletic.
They are athletic. They managed to save it and get it back over the net as Caldwell. Here's Ashton Thomas.
That'll work. Good.
Ashton Thomas straight down the middle with the spike and gets 7-6 Red Knights.
Tatum Darrington subs in for the libero, who can sub anytime, but when Tatum comes in, she's a front row player. Her job is a middle blocker. When I read that through, there's middle blockers and middle hitters. She's a blocker.
Yep.
We need her to get a bunch of blocks tonight.
Ashton Thomas jump serve deep, handled by Caldwell. Over in 3. Here's Andrea Reeves to set. Callie Anderson goes deep.
A little strong.
Yep, a little strong. Goes deep. We're 7-7. This is a battle, as you were predicting. I think it's going to be one of those days.
And then Ashton Thomas, or Michelle comes back in for Ashton.
A little bit of jitters probably opening set.
Feeling each other out here.
Yeah.
And there's an error in the net. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yep. We limit ours, but you have them get a couple of theirs, and we'll be
Chesney Long ends up throwing that one into the net, and the Red Knights, again, 8-7. No team has had a lead more than 2 points as Andrea serves it over for the Lady Knights. Here's a set. Miss by number 8, Shelby Pakes.
Their number 8 missed and our number 8 missed. Okay,
That's
so
right.
now we're equal.
We're equal.
All right, 9-7 Red Knights.
Yep. Andrea Reeves still serving for the Lady Knights. Good serve, cross court, Handled by Caldwell. Here's the set. Little quick
good.
tap over, and quickly Hannah Dobbs. Hannah Dobbs up quickly to tap that one over.
She jumps out of the gym when she gets up to. It's just
listen. It's
whether she's hitting, she's blocking it.
Yeah. She floats like you said.
Yeah,
she
does.
jumps, but she stays up there.
Missed that.
Crazy.
Is that out? It's out.
It is out.
That's out.
It's going to be wide.
So it's weird. You have white lines and a white ball. Sometimes I struggle with that, but the ball is multicolored. But anything that hits the line at all,
yeah,
doesn't have to be inside. It's in.
Yeah.
It's in.
That one just a hair wide.
Out,
as Reeves serves. Just get a little hot streak going. Serve
out.
by the lady.
Okay. I can feel a timeout coming from Caldwell.
Absolutely.
It's definitely going to happen there.
There it is.
12-7 Red Knights. So this is a game of momentum. We can't go to commercial, right? We can't do sponsors.
We can't do any of that. No.
OVAC game. So
no, we can't do any of
that. So we had some common opponents this year, too, if you might wonder that. We both played Connaughton Valley. We beat Connaughton Valley in 4 sets at their place, and then we swept them to our place. They swept Connaughton Valley. And then we also played Monroe Central, beat them in 4. They swept Monroe Central. So those are the only 2 common opponents that we've played. But I got some stats here I'm going to go through for some individuals.
Okay.
Like Gracie Rex, she's first. She has 163 digs this year. Tatum Darrington has 69 kills, but her main goal is to block. Riley Fisher has she has assist. She has attempts, 29. She has 142 points on the year and 145 digs. Ashton Thomas, we talked about earlier. Michelle, we talked about earlier. Hannah, and then Andrea, and then so Jana, she has 88 kills on the year. So I think I'll go back to that later. Hopefully I didn't miss somebody. Oh, Callie Anderson has 157 points and 147 kills. And that's
save the
on
rest.
The season. Yeah, I'll save the rest.
All right, here we go. Andrea Reeves to serve after the timeout from Caldwell. Hit over the net, dug by Michelle. And here comes Hannah.
That's what we got to do. See, when you get the dig, now Michelle had to move. Michelle is the thing about her at libero, she's a catcher in softball.
Yeah.
That is so natural for her to dig balls out like that. And her feet are good and her hands are good. She put it right to Andrea. When that happens and it goes to Hannah, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, for sure. Push quickly. Here's Hannah. And we're going to get
They're in the net.
They're in the net.
Yeah,
we're going
you
to get a
can't be
point.
in the net. Like you can't be your body in the net. You can't. There's a whole thing on that. But anyway, it's 14-7, so we're up a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like our football team last night against the Caldwell Redskins.
Yeah.
I see a lot of the football players here today happy they came down.
Yep. There's a set. Caldwell. Good dig. Hannah Dobbs.
Oh, my.
Going to get a chance.
Just a little too close to the
Saved
net
it.
there, Andrea. Yeah. Got the set a little bit too close. Hannah tried to tap at the last minute. You know, when you look at the libero on teams, to me, I'm not a car guy, but the libero is the ignition.
Oh, yeah.
In the ignition,
I think
you
that's why
turn
they
it,
wear
it's
a
to the
special
setter who's the engine. Then the engine gives it to the accelerator
Sure.
who's the hitter. When that happens, it's a beautiful thing.
All right. Looks like Fry
Right there,
to serve
dig by
back
Riley
over.
Fisher.
Here comes
Great
Hannah
set
Dobbs.
to Hannah. Ooh, can she get it over? No.
Can't get it over. It's going to be
That was
4
a tip.
hits.
No, that was a tip.
Oh, it was a tip.
The first one was a tip.
Okay. Here goes Callie Anderson.
Back
Cut
set,
down
good.
the side. There's battle here tonight.
Good dig.
Good job. Darrington
okay.
blocked.
Okay.
Blocked.
Oh, we're going to is that not 3? We're going to talk about it? Okay, I don't know what happened.
I'm not sure either.
There's a couple hits there. I don't know what their Coach Jackson is saying something to the floor ref here, but I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, 14-9 Red Knights.
Laney Fry, again, still serving for Caldwell. Gets it over. Riley Fisher digs
Good
out the
dig, Riley.
backside. Here comes Hannah Dobbs down the line. It's
It was
gonna
tipped.
be
It was
wide.
tipped, wasn't it? Maybe not.
It was not
Looked
tipped.
like it changed directions. Maybe it hit the net a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, but it is wide, and so Caldwell battling back in and narrowed it down 14-10 Lady Knights. Still opening set. There's Dobbs to Reeves, back to Darrington, gets blocked. I'm going to say somebody's
in the net.
in the net or something.
There's a 2 hits because it hit right back.
Yeah, I don't know. 14-11 now, Lady Knights. Is Caldwell on a little bit of a run here?
Yep, game of runs.
It is a game of runs.
They call that timeout. They're settling down.
Yep. There's Fisher. Reeves sets up Dobbs. Dobbs goes
and
cross
that is when
court.
she goes cross court when they go to double.
Yeah.
They try to double block that, and that is deadly. Now you'll have Jana Reeves, freshman, coming back in for Riley Fisher, and sophomore Gracie Rex coming in for Callie Anderson.
So the Lady Knights 15-11, still 4-point lead, although they were up a touchdown. So Caldwell has narrowed the gap some.
Yes, they have.
We are in the opening set as Gracie Rex serves it over, dug by Fry in the back row. And that's going to be too many hits, as that will give Red Knights another point.
16-11.
16-11.
Every point's big. I'm going to talk about our special season, hopefully between sets. I got a few things I'd like to say.
Okay, sure. Gracie Rex serves it over. Again, Doug, back row. They're going to set up the spike. It's going to be tipped.
And it went in.
And it went in, both.
Both. Only need one.
As number 10, Gwen Laurie, finds the pay dirt there and picks up another point. Still 4-point lead for the Lady Knights, 16-12 now. Again, best of 5. This is the first set. Little jump serve is Shell Anderson.
Get it over. Okay.
Digs that one, and back to Caldwell. Here's a set. Goes cross court, stopped by Dobbs.
Get it over. Good. Almost got it in there.
Pretty close as Jana gets it over.
That's going to go out
deep, and it is.
All right, good. See, sometimes you just survive. You know, Andre had to move on the sets because what they call a dig. The pass to the setter's got to be good, and if not, she's got to move. And sometimes you're out of sync, and that happened there. But if you just got to get it over and live to fight another day, and we did.
Here's Michelle Anderson, serves it over. Here's a set.
Good
block by Thomas. Reeves digs at Gracie Rex, sets.
Good setup.
Dobbs gets it over the net. Again, good volleys by both teams. As number 10, Gwen Laurie, finds a kind of a cross-court there spike.
Gwen Laurie's got a bunch of athletes in that family.
Oh, yeah. And she finds the cross-court spike. Still stays within 4, 17-13, Lady Knights. Again, opening set. A lot of action, a lot of good volleys.
Ooh.
Serve.
See, that doesn't get to the setter. Now you got to hit this over.
Right. Good
spot.
Oh,
what a spot. What a spot, Ashton.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, Ashton Thomas fine in the open spot. Doesn't have to be powerful all the time, like you said. Just needs to be where it needs to be.
Hit it where they ain't.
Hit it where they ain't.
She has had a monster year, Ashton Thomas.
Oh, no doubt. So Hannah Dobbs now to serve for the Lady Knights, 18-13. Knights. The jump serve.
Number 9. Who is that?
That's Chesney Long.
Yeah, she can hit it.
She can hit it. They got a couple that can hit it too.
They got some athletes.
Like I said, I think it's going to be a long night. Going to be a battle back and forth.
Oh my!
Right.
Hopefully everything's coming through for everyone at home, or the transplanted Red Knights, or just family members that live outside the area.
Yep. As Ashton Thomas tipped that one a little bit wide.
I was asking Kelly and Chuck and Siesta Key.
Yep.
Mason, Nash, Roxy, and
I got a
Tater,
message.
the dogs. They told me they're hearing good. So
Yeah.
down in Siesta Key,
I think
Florida.
we're good. Brownie told me we're loud and clear and looks good. So Shell Anderson gets it to Andrea Reeves, who ends up getting a spike as Chesney Long finds another one.
They're ready for those. It's like
So
chum in
Red
the water.
Knights,
Chum in the water when you do
absolutely.
that. Timeout. That's a good timeout for us. We got to regroup here.
So Red Knight's going to take a timeout, and I'm going to turn me down just a little bit
Maybe I'm
more
too
up
loud.
here. No, you're okay. All right, there we go. That's better. So Red Knight's timeout is Caldwell has battled back within 2 now, 18-16 Lady Knights. Again, a lot of action tonight so far. This looks like a pretty evenly matched team. Should be a battle to the end.
Now
Might go all 5 sets.
They're both in the OVAC. The Mid-Ohio Valley League, I think there was 10 schools in it. I don't know if it still exists. They used to be in the Pioneer League.
Okay.
Caldwell, I'm talking about. It was with Barnesville, Bellsville, Bridgeport, Buckeye Local, Frontier, Monroe Central, Shadyside, Shenandoah, are a lot of the schools that they play. In the Class 2A, the final standings, if anyone wants to know, we're 21-0 now. We finished first in the OVAC at 20-0. Caldwell was 15-2 at that particular time. Number 2, Monroe Central was 14-5. Southern Local, who we beat at home earlier in the week in the semis, was 16-3, followed by Steubenville Central 13-6, Clay Battelle 13-6, River, Frontier, Shadyside, and Bridgeport. That's Class 2A in the OVAC, and these are the final 2 teams standing.
Alrighty. So here we go. Action back underway. Jump serve. Over, and it is going to be in as number 10, Gwen Laurie, finds the back line. Looked like it was going to be deep, but it is not. We're down to a 1-point game, 18-17 Lady Jump serve again.
Dig.
Good dig by Gracie Rex.
Not much we can do there.
Nope. As number 12, Josie Laurie, able to tap that one down at the front of the net, and we're all tied up.
Yeah, we need to stop the bleeding here. We need a good return. See, sometimes we get stuck with Hannah in the back row.
Yes.
Not that we're bad there.
No.
It's just when that happens, sometimes we're out of sorts a little bit. We want to get her rotated a little more.
Yep. Good dig by Hannah.
We just set her up in the back row, which is fine.
Yep. Caldwell handles the spike.
Get it
Gracie
in, get it
Rex
over.
gets
Get it over.
back.
Get it over.
Hannah
Okay.
gets it over the net. Back to Caldwell's side.
Oh, my.
As the spike comes
Oh, my.
through from Chesney Long.
Redskins got the lead. They have adjusted, and they're playing really well right now.
They have adjusted, yes. They have erased the 7-point deficit, and now they lead by 1, 19-18.
They're a tough team to play against. They pose some matchup problems probably for many.
Yeah. Again, the jump serve by Gwen Laurie.
Got to get it over.
There's Jana gets it over. There's the
See,
set.
We're out of
again.
sync here. They're bump setting and spiking, and we are just hitting it over.
Good job. Good effort by Hannah.
Nice job, Michelle.
Michelle
You can
gets
play that. You can play that.
as the Red Knights. That's crazy. It went up into the rafters and came down. And
That's a really good hit, and they're savvy. They're a tough team. Timeout.
Another timeout as Caldwell has got some momentum here
They sure do.
and have battled back to lead now by 2.
So you can play the ball off the rafters, the basketball hoop. You just can't
You know
hit
what?
it over on the third hit off of the
Here's
ceiling.
what's weird is that there's like probably just about a ball gap between the beam and the ductwork, and I thought it was going to get trapped up there, but it ended up falling through back down. We played it well.
Yeah.
We did. We played it well, but
They are bump set and spiking, and we are tapping it back over because they got us on the ropes here in the last 4 or 5 points. We got to find ourselves here. We're down 2.
Yep. Down 2, but that's all right. Still a lot of game left. Good timeout by Coach here as Laurie still serving for Caldwell. Hannah handles that one, sets to Reeves. Ashton Thomas gets blocked. Back to Jana. Jana can't handle it, and point Caldwell.
See, they matched us. Ashton hits it hard over, but they got some blockers that are as tall as her right there.
They do.
So we've got to adjust.
We do. Again, Laurie still serving for Caldwell. Here we go. Jump serve.
That's a heck of a
Scrapes
serve.
the net. Good job as Ashton Thomas able to get it over. Here's Reeves. Sets Hannah. Hannah goes cross court, but Caldwell is there. There's a spike.
Yeah, we're in trouble here. So
Well, I think Andrew went up to block it. It just kind of ricocheted off her hands. And now Red Knights find themselves down 4, 22-18.
we are stuck in this rotation right now.
We are stuck in this rotation right now as Laurie serves over again. Ashton Thomas handles it.
Serves are
Gracie
tough,
Rex
too.
gets it over.
Out.
Again, that's
we
gonna
needed
be-
that. So
yeah,
here's
we
a chance.
did.
So Riley comes back in for Jana. Callie comes back in for Gracie.
Yes.
We're down 3. So some important side outs here.
Here we go. So down 3. Fisher to serve for the Red Knights. Riley Fisher will serve. Try to get right
Come
back
on,
in
Riley.
this as we had a rotation now. But that was a long period of time without being able to rotate or substitute as the spike goes down.
They
again.
are in sync right now.
Definitely. They are communicating well and in sync, like you said, as Chesney Long again hammers a spike down the middle to pick up another point for Caldwell. 23-19, Caldwell.
We need an error here on the Redskins to help us out a little bit.
It looks like the other Laurie serving now. That's Josie. Good set by Reeves. Here's Ashton Thomas goes to the back line, handled by Caldwell. As number 1, Claire Schaefer. Claire Schaefer goes cross court. We are at set point.
Yes, we are.
24-19 Caldwell. This is set point for Caldwell. Good dig by Riley Fisher off the back row. Here's Callie Anderson going cross court. Good save, actually, by Schaefer. Caldwell gets it back over. Handled by Fisher. Here's a set. Ashton Thomas.
Good. Oh, my, they're athletic.
They are athletic, but I think that's in that 4
That's
hits.
out.
That's deep.
Okay.
As,
Got a chance here.
Gwen Laurie.
Tatum
lets
will
one
come in
sail.
for Michelle here, and she'll go to the front row. Ashton Thomas, who's been basically, in a sense, one of our best servers, if not the best this year. She's been great. This is who you want serving.
So here we go. Ashton Thomas, little jump serve. Handled in the back row by Caldwell.
Out.
And that's going to be deep.
Okay.
All right. Caldwell fans maybe not too happy with that, but that's going to be deep. 24-21 Caldwell right now as the Red Knights battling back. Ashton Thomas is your server for the Lady Knights. Again, this is just the opening first set. Good job by Caldwell to handle that. Hannah Dobbs saves that one. Here's Callie Anderson. Tipped at the net.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
As number one goes, that's Claire Schaefer who spikes it down the line and picks up the victory. So the first set goes to Caldwell.
Yes.
Again, best of 5.
Yep, got to win 3. So we're going to regroup. I know we're tough as nails. So I was going to talk about this now, and I might as well, we're 21-0. And,
okay.
The girls, if you come to the games and if you know, they do not. If I'm in a game, I can't tell they're 21-0 or 10-10. They play the same.
Right, they do.
They have an edge all the time.
I agree.
It has not gone to their head at all. I mean, there's people around talking about it a lot, but they don't talk about it.
Right.
And they haven't accomplished anything yet besides, they have. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. But they want this OVAC title bad.
Yes.
Okay? And then they want to win the district finals where they were in last year. Got to get back to those one goal at a time. But let's talk about undefeated. I was talking to you after one of the games. People were saying, well, this is the first volleyball team. No. This is the first team, period, girls, to ever go undefeated.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There isn't another one in any sport, okay?
Right.
And I'll take that further. The teams that can play 20 games, so softball, baseball, volleyball,
golf,
basketball, golf. I don't know about golf. So
golf's 20 now. It used to be 18.
Okay, but I don't know if anybody's ever – I didn't think about golf. Yeah. Okay. But what I'm saying is games that can play that, we've never had anyone at 21-0. Boys or girls?
No.
If there is, someone correct me because I tell you what, I can't name it.
I can't.
So it's special in that sense, not just girls. It's special, period.
However,
if you ask those 6 seniors, the only thing they're worried about is this OVAC title.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
Yep.
I mean, parents and grandparents might want – listen, the accolades come at the end. The celebrations come at the end, and this season will be celebrated. But right now we got a job to do, and it's this second set, and we're up against it right now. But it's been a special season. It's been something to watch. It's really cool.
Well, and like I said, I've only seen a few games here toward the end. We started carrying some of those, and I was very impressed with a lot of things, fundamentals, communication, athleticism. I mean, you go down the list, serving, setting, digging, hustling. I mean, just some effort. I mean, period. I agree with you 100%. This is a special team, and they will be celebrated in due time for their undefeated season. But like you said, there's a couple cherries on the cake, so to speak, right? And this is the first one.
If they go all out today and lose, it's not like they choked. The team we're playing is really good.
Oh, very good.
I mean, it's not like
they're very good.
We've played good teams. We beat state-ranked teams this year. This team's really good. They're as good as anybody I've seen this year. But we got to beat them this set.
Yeah. So Red Knights fall in the opening set. They're down 1-0. This is the best of 5. So whoever reaches 3 out of the 5 first will be the victor tonight. And Red Knights already down 1, but there's a lot of volleyball left, and we're certainly glad you guys are tuning us in right here on the K-Night Network. Unfortunately, we are not able to say anything about sponsors, so we will not do that tonight. That is kind of one of the rules of the OVAC. We're allowed to broadcast this game with that contingency. So here we go. We're getting ready to start set number 2. As what an opening set. What a battle between the two teams, really.
Caldwell, we were up 14-7 then. Maybe 18-14 or something like that.
It was.
From then on, it was all Caldwell.
It was.
So we got to regroup here.
We do. We need that little timeout. So let's get going here as Lady Knights and your daughter Andrea will start this second set.
We got
serving.
Reeves, the seniors, serving. Michelle Anderson, Riley Fisher in the back row. Callie Anderson, Tatum Darrington, and Hannah Dobbs in the front row.
As Reeves gets it over. Again, tough to dig that one out. But they
Bump.
did, as Caldwell did.
Set.
Here comes Dobbs.
Spike. Man.
Dobbs down the line, but they handle it. And we're going to get a point. I'm not sure why.
A 2-hit.
Who hit it twice?
Probably the girl that hit with 2 hands and set it up in the air. Sometimes when they see the ball spin differently, it's almost their signal that, it had to be hit twice.
Yeah, okay.
Like with one hand before the other and staggered.
Okay, so Reeves gets it over. Here we go. As recovery. That one actually, Shelby Pakes basically just saved that point because she was out of position or the set was bad and she kind of backhanded it and it just happened to go in the right spot.
Salty just texted me. He's watching from South Carolina, so hopefully the
it should be good.
audio or the video is working too still.
Yeah, it is. I can see it right here. As that one is going to be just a hair wide.
Just a hair wide.
2-1 Caldwell. In the second set is Lainey Fry set to serve again for Caldwell. She gets it over. Dug by Anderson. Got to get it over, and Reeves does. Andrea, nice job there. Here's a down the line spike. It's going to be good. As
They
Gwen
hit
Laurie.
the open spots.
They do. Not only do they
don't
spike
miss
it, they find, like you said, the open spots, was I think is just as effective.
Yes.
And if you combine the two, it's almost
You
deadly.
can hit it as hard as you want, but if you're not hitting the open spot,
Yeah.
out.
That ball goes long as Lainey Fry serves one long. Red Knights, we're all tied. No, we're not. 3-2 Caldwell.
Jana Reeves comes in for Riley Fisher.
Callie Anderson to serve for the Lady Knights. Gets that one over. That one high up out to the back row, but Caldwell handles it. Dig by Michelle Anderson. Sets up Dobbs. Here comes Dobbs. Goes cross court. Handled by Laurie. Little touch. Quick touch by Caldwell there. Pakes got it over. Dobbs spikes it to the back row, but again, Caldwell able to handle it.
They return a lot.
Yep. So here comes Dobbs again. This time they're not going to get
3-3.
it. And we're back to, we're tied up 3-3. Good set that time. And Dobbs finishes it. So again, Callie Anderson still serving for the Lady Red Knights.
The ever important set two.
Yeah, this is.
Well, they're all important. But
yeah, but you'd like to
be
be 1-1 instead of 0-2.
Yep.
You know. As Laurie goes down the line and is partially blocked by Jana, but ended up falling in front of your other daughter and hits the floor. So a point for Caldwell, 4-3 now.
Gracie Rex comes back in for Callie Anderson.
Yep.
Tough serve.
Jump serve there. Little jump serve.
Sinking like a knuckleball right over the.
Lila Lowe has a little. Finds that open spot in the middle of the floor. 5-3.
Coach Triffanoff, softball coach, says coming through loud and clear.
As unforced error.
He's got some softball players out here that want this bad, too. He's had them in the OVAC titles a couple times, too, and they've come up short.
So
they can taste this for sure. They want it bad.
Unforced error by Caldwell that time. Serves into net 5-4. Caldwell. Serve. Set. Got to get it over. They do. Michelle Anderson digs it out of the back. Here's Reeves. Sets up Ashton Thomas.
Good.
At the net, but it falls on their side.
Yes,
We're tied up at 5.
Yes, it does.
Tied up at 5. Battle
toe-to-toe.
back.
Stay toe-to-toe with them.
Yeah, I thought the first set was toe-to-toe.
You know, and we didn't play our best, but I think it was more to do with their adjustments. They had us out of whack.
Yeah.
You'd say, well, we didn't play as good. Yeah, and maybe they didn't either. But if we can regroup, that's behind us. Here we are up 6-5. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. So a little bit of a run here. Got back up into the lead. Red Knights now lead 6-5 as Michelle Anderson serves.
Nice, Gracie, good dig.
Comes Dobbs with it.
Ooh, hit the open spot. There we go.
Man, I tell you what.
Nice. Listen,
very
that
effective.
dig by Gracie and the long set by Reeves on the move over to Dobbs, who was out of bounds, had to hit that in a perfect spot. I mean, this isn't easy.
Whew. I'm winded just watching them. Michelle Anderson, good serve. That was almost not dug out. As the lefty.
I was telling someone this year,
Shelby
like
Pakes.
what we're not watching is not normal.
No.
This is once in a lifetime. It really is. Like when you see like a dig in a set, it goes right to the center, Andrea, and it goes to Hannah, and it's a beautiful thing. She's coming up, jumping out of the gym and spiking it down. That might not happen for a long, long, long time. Like next year, you might say, what's wrong? Nothing.
Yeah, right. Just normal.
Yeah. Now we're normal.
Yeah. Good push over this time.
What was that?
They're going to give a point. We're in the net as we tried to block it.
Who'd they call in the net? 7? Was that Hannah? I think he held up 7.
I think he
Doesn't
did
matter.
too.
We're in the net. 7-7.
Yep. Tied up in the second set as Sophia Marshall serving for Caldwell. Good job by Rex. Here comes Ashton Thomas. Gets blocked at the net by Josie Laurie.
Coach Perk watching. Shout out to Coach Perk. Coach Tucker watching. Let's go, ladies, except he's got a Notre Dame sign above his TV.
Well,
just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say.
He does, though.
Here we go. Michelle Anderson digs that out of the back. Hannah saves it over by Ashton Thomas. Good. I liked that it was served far. Little quick touch. As Hannah dives to get it.
They got us moving around, and I don't like that. They just got us moving around. 9-7 Redskins. Tough to play against.
Give it as long as you can, and then we'll change it in between sets.
Andrew try to tap it over there.
Let's go.
We are putting chum in the water. You cannot lay balls over the net like that to a team like Caldwell. And I'm sure Coach Jackson's talking about that. You just can't. Good, but I watched her ask for player feedback, and 3, 4, 5 girls were giving feedback, and she adjusted according to what they were saying. That's good stuff, man. They have a voice too, and they weren't complaining. Everybody was talking about what they thought, what they think, and then, it's important to all be one voice. Get input and move forward. So hopefully that's what just happened in that timeout.
All right, so here we go. Sorry about that. We had to switch the battery on the camera.
No signal, and then, back on. Okay, we had to switch the battery. You charge the other one now?
Yeah,
plug it back in?
it's got 3 bars now.
Okay, good.
So, and I plugged the other one back in. We have to go back and forth as Hannah gets blocked by Laurie.
Okay, so when she gets blocked, we come back to her again, and we'll see. But we got to get the good pass to the setter.
Yep.
And we had one there, and they blocked it.
All right, 11-7 Caldwell here, second set. Again, we're down to Union Local, best of 5. So here we go. Sophia Marshall still serving for Caldwell. Down the line, dug by Michelle Anderson in the back row. Here's a set for Hannah. And she spikes that one down the line. Oh!
It was out.
They're going to call that one out.
I think it was out.
Pretty close. But they're going to give it to Caldwell. 5-point lead now.
It was out. Not by much, but it was out.
So Caldwell will have a little bit of a run here. Gracie Rex saves that. Ashton Thomas gets it to the back row, dug by Fry. We're going to get a point for the Lady Knights.
We have scouted them, and our girls did see them in person. I remember asking Andrea 2 weeks ago at home, and all she said was Caldwell's the real deal.
Oh, is that right?
That's what she told me. Yeah.
Okay. So
we know. Yeah. We knew it's not like we took them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still in this, but we didn't take them lightly, believe me.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't think. I mean, I thought she was over the net. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got her in the net.
She was definitely in the net. Yeah. So the Red Knights pick up another point.
Number 8's in the net, so we got the 3 here. Hannah's serving.
Yep. 12-9 Caldwell. Dobbs the serve, little jump serve, goes cross court. Here's a set. Spiked on the line, and it is going to be out.
It's definitely out.
Yep. It is wide as number 9, Chesney Long, tries to get it down the line, but it is out. So Red Knights back within 2. 12-10.
Brother-in-law Brian Mills watching with Carmen, May, and Willa. Katie and his girls.
There you go. A little shout out. Set. There's Laurie, just taps it over. And they're going to give it. They're saying she's in the net. She's in the net. So the point goes to the Lady Knights. Red Knights back now within 1. As
Caldwell fans not happy?
No, obviously.
Right.
We're kind of sitting on their side. We should have set up on the other side.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, I don't know if you have outlets up. Yeah, you do have outlets up.
Yeah, good block that time. Another block.
You can kick. You can
kick it?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often, but you can kick.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
You don't see it that often, but they could have played that off the kick.
How about this? Red Knights, little run themselves back to 12-12. Again, the all-important second set here. Red Knights lost the first one if you're just tuning in.
Good serve.
Good serve as Dobbs kind of on a little bit of a roll.
Oh,
as
man.
that one drops in.
She floated and tapped out. We were ready to block it. Athleticism.
Yep. Chesney Long able to hang up in the air a little bit and get that one into the open
There's athleticism.
floor.
When I look out on this court right now, and a lot of these girls, do you know a lot of them play club volleyball? This is not an accident here. You know what I mean?
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're athletic, but they work at it too.
Yeah. Set from Reeves. Thomas, a little push. Going the wrong way, but they'll get that one over. Here's Reeves to set Thomas. Nope. She goes over to Jana. Jana Reeves.
Good hit.
Able to spike it home and tie this one back up.
She's 14 years old.
She's tall. All your
Good hit.
kids are tall.
Yep. Wasn't from the hand inside. Oh, did I say that on the air?
I could probably mute that.
There's some of them that are tall.
All right.
JD and Luke are listening, I'm sure.
Good job, Riley Fisher to serve. Blocked up at the net by the Lady Knights. Here's Reeves. She sets up Thomas. Thomas goes cross court. Again, good volleys. Reeves sets up Callie Anderson.
Good hit.
Anderson down the line. It's handled by Caldwell. Over the net it goes to Fisher. To Reeves. Back to Callie Anderson, who gets blocked but out of bounds.
No, it's in. They called it in.
That wasn't even close.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
I thought it landed out by that. I thought it landed by that S over there, whatever that is.
That might have been the second bounce. I think it skipped there pretty quick. I don't know. This guy was all over it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's there. I'm not, but
yeah, we're up here.
Yeah, we might. So point for Caldwell again.
On,
1
Callie.
point lead. Nice job by. Oh, good save by
recovered.
Marshall. One-handed too. As we have some big-time volleys going tonight between the two. Cross court. It is in.
They hit an angle. They hit down the sideline. They tap it.
Claire Schaefer.
We're up against it, but we're battling 15-13.
Yep, 2 unanswered for Caldwell to take a 2-point lead. As number 12, Josie Laurie, now set to serve for Caldwell. Good dig. Here's Reeves to set Callie. Blocked on that side.
Oh, boy.
As a quick tip by Ashton goes out, and Caldwell picks up another point.
Callie does a good job. For the last 2 years, she adjusts the balls well.
Yeah.
Before she hits them. She can hit from her feet. She can hit from the air. She does a nice job hitting the ball for us.
Lori. Again, dug by Hannah.
Come on, Callie.
Here's Callie.
Good. We needed that point, 16-14.
Absolutely.
I feel like when you start getting down in the 4 range with this team, it's going to be real difficult.
Yeah, you got to stay within a few.
They don't make mistakes.
They do not. They do not. You got to stay within a few. So here we go. Ashton Thomas to serve now for the Lady Knights. Jump serve.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Marshall. One-handed. I thought that was going out. Credit to her.
That's it, Callie.
Good job. There's Hannah in the back. Ready. Here's Callie going across court. A dive.
Yeah. That's just a great adjustment. That ball's coming up floating, and she just uses it as a set and drills it home. Who was that?
I believe. Yeah, I believe that's Chesney Long. She's had a few of those.
Long. She's going to serve now.
Yes, she is. Bring it
down a field goal.
17-14 Caldwell. Again, Caldwell took the opening set. This is set number 2. Serve. Riley Fisher handles it. Serve to Callie Anderson.
Great adjustment. That's what I'm talking about. Callie's really good at that. Really good at adjusting because Andrea had to move. We talked about making the setter move. Great set. But Callie was able to adjust to that because Andrea had to move in front of her, set it back to her. Callie did a great job of putting that home.
So here we go. Andrea Reeves now. We're down 2. 17-15. Reeves gets it over. Again, they do a lot of things well. Good dig by, how about
Riley Fisher?
That's
Riley excellent.
Fisher to dig that spike out. Here's another one. Out's going long.
Hit our line judge. We'll take it.
Hit a line judge. Yep, absolutely.
17-16.
17-16 Caldwell.
Get this set. Can we get this set?
Reeves to serve again. That one goes over and quickly up
tipped.
to Dobbs, but it was tipped.
Tipped.
It was tipped.
I thought it was tipped. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, I think it for sure was tipped.
Maybe it was the net.
It might have been the net. I have to
Looked
watch
like
it.
it changed directions. But
It
it could have
did.
been the net. It could have been the net.
Here's Fry to serve. Riley Fisher digs it out.
Nice set. Ooh.
Good job by Fry to save that one on the tip.
Ooh, that was going out.
It
Maybe.
was,
It's
I
hard
think
to tell.
so.
Dobbs, big old hit there. Look at this. Look at this.
That ain't,
Look at that.
that's crazy. Caldwell managed to save it. As Fry. A little jump serve. Here we go. Here comes Hannah again.
Big hit.
Yep. Cross court. Very hard to return
Yeah,
that.
it's nice to stay within 1 or 2. If you get down 3-4 Caldwell, you're probably not going to win the set. They
Right.
just don't make mistakes. They're
We're
good.
back within one. 18-17 Caldwell. What a game.
And we knew they were good. It's not like we didn't know this. Someone might say, oh, you're 21-1. Well, we know what we're up against.
It is what it is. I can do now. That's all I got.
18-17. Gracie Rex will serve. Blocked by Jana Reeves, and they're in the net. Caldwell, and we're knotted up at 18 here at Union Local in
Holy
the 2A
cow.
OVAC Championship Set 2. Union Local up 1-0.
We're down to one bar again.
Down
it
to
went
one
from
bar.
3 to 1. The batteries must be bad. I charged them all night.
Who's the tech guy? Oh,
Not this one.
oh, good.
Oh, good save by Hannah Dobbs.
Gotta hit it over.
Dana gets it over for the Red Knights.
Uh-oh.
As Reeves does manage to save it, but it does fall on their
If you leave a
side.
spot open, they find it.
They do.
They have great court awareness.
They do. So we apologize if we have to change a battery again.
Serve is
20
I'm
to
wondering,
18.
do we lose audio when we change battery
Maybe.
in the camera? Okay,
Maybe.
I think we do.
I think we might have.
You got one that has more.
I can add
juice?
an audio input, though. Well, this is the one that had more juice. I don't know what happened.
We are up against it.
Yep, we are up against it. Is Caldwell now with a 3-point lead, 21-18.
And I think this has more to do with Caldwell than us right now.
Yes, they're just
They
playing.
got us out.
exceptionally
They got us
well.
out of sync. Good job
Nice
by Reeves.
job. Quick pushover.
Andrew
Needed
did a
that
nice
point.
job. Needed that one. They got it back to 2. We start flirting up in the 4 range. We're in trouble. 21-19. We need to go on a little run here. Maybe get the lead.
As Michelle Anderson has been a catalyst many a game that I've seen. When she starts to serve, we seem to have the right set up front. As she will try to get the Red Knights back in this one. Sends that one diving. Good job by
Come on.
the Lady Knights as Dobbs gets
Out.
blocked.
It's out.
Out.
Hey, we do lose audio, too, when we change battery. I just found out from the input from viewers.
Okay.
So
Well, we're holding on to these batteries as long as we can. I must have 2 bad batteries. What's
she
the
can't
odds?
take much more, Captain.
She can't. So, Michelle Anderson serves it over. Quick hit.
Now we got
handled
someone
by
else to
Reeves.
set it.
Here comes
Oh,
Hannah
gotta
Dobbs.
get it over. Okay,
Dobbs
oh boy,
gets
oh
it
boy.
over.
Oh, boy.
There's a set. Little quick hit. It goes through Jana's hands and 22
See what
now.
I mean? They know when we're flowing, they go the other direction, and they're good at it. 22-20.
22-20 Caldwell. Caldwell are already up 1 set. This is set 2. As Marshall ran on, she went on a run last time. She serves again as Michelle Anderson handles that one. Here comes Dobbs. Dobbs with a little push.
Good block.
Blocked up front. And
And it's out.
down
Blocked
out of
out.
bounds.
Jana Ashton did a good job, but it came down out of bounds. And
It did.
23-20. Timeout, Lady Red Knights. And just so everybody knows, like some people that don't know, this is not the state tournament. This is the OVAC, the league tournament, okay?
Right.
So we do play in the state tournament next week.
Next
sectionals
Wednesday,
at home.
I
We
think.
got the 3rd seed out of 18 teams. Shenandoah, who got the number 1 seed. We will play next Wednesday against Newcomerstown at home. And then the sectional final will be the following Wednesday. And then you go to districts, which will more than likely, if you get there, will be a collision course with Shenandoah, who's lost 1 set the entire year.
Right.
And they play Division II
game,
schools.
1 set.
1 set. Now, they beat us last year in 3 in the district finals. We were there last year.
Yeah.
Competitive sets was like 25-22, 25-23, 25-21. However, Shenandoah is the real deal. But we want to get there. And this is not over here. I just want everyone to understand that this is not the state tournament. It's the OVAC championship, which we want.
Yes.
Nonetheless, still a special season, and it's still going on.
Yes.
It's not over today no matter what.
No. No, but it would be nice to get this, but we got to, listen, 23-20, we got to battle back. We're 3 points. So here we go. Marshall still serving for Caldwell. Again, she went on a big run last time she had it. Deep serve, handled by Gracie Rex. Andrea.
Nice job. Get it back.
Sets up Dobbs. Good job. What the hustle from Lori as it goes again cross court.
24-20.
Set point again for Caldwell in the second set. 24-20 Caldwell. Marshall still on the line serving for them. Handled by Rex. Reeves taps it over. Going backwards.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. 24-21. Still set point for Caldwell. Every point now.
Waiting on them to
That
make
one's
a
going
mistake.
out.
They're waiting on them for a while to make a mistake.
Yep.
Caldwell.
They don't make many, let me tell you.
They don't.
So now Dobbs to serve. She has that one. She has a couple different serves. She has
The
this
top
one with
spin
the
where
top
she throws
spin.
up to the rafters.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
and it dives. Handled off the net.
It's over on the outside of the antenna.
Yep. So that is out. So 24-22 now as the Red Knights scrapping back in. It ain't over yet.
We're right here.
It ain't over yet.
Nope.
Dobbs to serve again. There's that knuckleball. I can read the label from here. As that one goes over the net and in for the game.
Angle that she hits that in.
Yep, for set point. And so Caldwell now takes the first two sets.
Okay.
Red Knights in a little bit of a hole, find themselves down 2-0.
So now you're backed in the corner.
Yeah.
It's elimination game.
Yep.
Would it be shocking to win 3? No.
No.
Would it be amazing? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you got to get one.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get one. Okay, you get one, you get that out of the way. Now you didn't put them away. Now they're like, man, we didn't put them away, because you see this in volleyball all the time. If you can get one, if you get 4, set 5 is anybody. Set 5 is anyone. So it starts with this first one here. So we are up against it, and it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It is tough.
I will say that so far, this battery's lasting for a little bit, but we may end up switching it again. We apologize up front. I grabbed 2 batteries.
Should we do it between sets and assume, or just wait till it dies?
I would just wait till it dies because this one's running. But
it gets back on
I want to
online
try and
pretty
get that
soon,
one
I think.
Charged as long as we can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a quick fix, but we apologize up front. I grabbed 2 batteries last night after the football game, charged them all night. They said they were full, but they must have bad cells in them because they go from 3 to 1 like in about 15 minutes, and they shouldn't.
We got a pretty good crowd down here tonight, too.
We do.
And Shenandoah fans are
we
here
do.
still, probably checking out who they could possibly play later on. We would be one of them in the state tournament. But a lot of our football guys came, too. A lot of parents, grandparents, siblings. A lot of people listening and tuning in online. Pretty good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, we certainly appreciate you tuning us in. If you're wondering why we have no sponsors, we were not allowed to we could broadcast the game, but only if we did not do any sponsors. It has to be totally neutral. So we do appreciate everybody that does sponsor us, but we cannot name anybody. We also appreciate everybody tuning us in, and like I said again, we will swap batteries as much as we can and just flip-flop back and forth, give you as much action as we can. Right now we're still up and running on 1 cell here on this one, and that, like I said, that one went from 3 to 1 pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Some might say, why'd you broadcast a game with soft? Now we're losing 2. But I don't think that matters whether I'm sitting over there or sitting here. I don't think
the whole
Caldwell cares
world
about that.
Listen, in the whole world, I can only think of one guy that would think that way.
I do, too. I know who it is.
Starts with a W.
Yes. Yes, that's his last name.
Yes. Yeah. Cooks pizza sometime down there.
Depends on what mood he's in.
Yeah. Yeah, depends on what. Last night he loved me.
Yes.
The game before that he hated me.
Yes. So here we go. Now your back's against the wall. You're facing elimination. It's like hockey or something. You know how hard it is to beat somebody in an elimination game?
Yeah.
whether it's baseball, whether it's a series. Like this is a mini series within a match. So you get 3 games. We're down 2-0.
Yep.
Not impossible. We're going to have to play out of our mind right now.
Yep.
So for a couple breaks.
Fry will start it off again for Caldwell. She started the game in the first set. Here comes Dobbs.
We'll take that start.
We'll take that start for sure.
The bump was at Riley, I believe.
Yep.
It was right to Andrea, the setter.
Yep.
Right to Hannah.
Yep.
In a perfect world, that happens all the time.
Listen,
It's tough to beat.
The set is the spike is the finish.
Yes. It's
right?
Stuff that happens
it's
before
the stuff
that.
that happens before that. Yeah, absolutely. Here's Callie Anderson to serve for the Knights with the top spin. I like the top spin.
Their libero is good, too.
Their libero is good. Return deep. Here comes Hannah Dobbs.
And that starts again. They tip.
Here we go.
It's good. Good start.
Red Knights fired up. Get
Good
the first
start.
2 points here in the third. 2-0.
Dig deep, ladies. Dig deep.
Yep.
And they will.
They will.
We won't go away lightly, I can tell you that.
No.
This
I
group of
would
seniors,
agree.
especially since they were younger, they're just mean and nasty. They are. They're competitive.
It's good. Wow. Fry saved that one. There's a spike. Lefty. You know she's a lefty.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually Shelby Pakes.
Yeah, she's a lefty. She's a 6-footer, isn't she?
She is.
She's
6
good.
foot sophomore. I mean, they're tall. They got 6 foot, 2 5'9", 5'7". I mean, some of them aren't listed, but you know they're athletic, like you said. They're athletic.
They are.
As back-to-back points now, as Caldwell has come back to tie this one up 2-2.
Yeah, they responded.
Again, the third set. Red Knights are down 2-0 right now. It's Caldwell have tied this one up. Red Knights took the first 2 points. Here comes Dobbs. Dobbs cross court, and that's going to catch the line and
she
in.
hit from the middle there. Good, quick set for her.
Yep.
She jumps up. Reeves has to set that real quick when she does that. They talk a lot out on the court. When you're down on the court, you can hear so much communication.
Yeah. You know what? You remember that movie, the beach ball movie? Give Me Half? It was 2 guys. It was, you say.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Oh. Good block up there. Good quick reaction time as the Red Knights stuffed up. There's another block on the spike. Michelle Anderson serves it deep, and Caldwell's not going to be able to return it. So the Red Knights answer the 2-0 run from Caldwell with a 2-0 run of their own, and now they lead 4-2 with Michelle Anderson going to serve.
Yeah, these seniors are leaders, and they're probably not easy to play with. They demand a lot, and they're hard on you.
Yeah.
If you're sensitive, you probably couldn't play on this group.
Yeah.
I know that from my younger daughter.
So Gwen Laurie able to block the tap from Thomas. Falls on the Red Knight side, so 4-3 Lady Red Knights right now. As Marshall, how does she keep serving? She just served like a couple girls
every time
ago.
you look up,
Yeah, she just served a couple girls ago. I don't understand that, how that happens, but okay. As Reeves gets it to Dobbs. Dobbs goes cross-court push. There's a spike, again, diagonal. Go figure, Chesney Long. And we are back to a tie ball game, 4-4.
Yep. Is there enough magic in the moonlight? So
We will see. Gracie Rex tried to dig that one out. Comes off a little bit to the side and out. So 5-4 now Caldwell.
Coach Jackson's going to put Leanne Anderson, a sophomore, in and be her first action this evening. She'll come in for Gracie Rex. Number 18, Leanne Anderson. 5-4, Lady Skins.
Yep. Marshall still serving. The knuckleball handled by Michelle Anderson. Ashton Thomas gets it over, but out. 6-4.
If a lot of people don't know where, this is beside the point where Union Local is. If you're not, off from the area, you're listening. It's the Morristown exit on I-70 where Jamboree in the Hills was.
Yep.
That's where Union Local was at.
It's also where Schumacher's across the street.
Yeah.
Company that built my house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Reeves,
There's
Dobbs.
Oh, man, Marshall. How about that
Big
save?
Big.
Good job by Marshall. She gets it over. Is that going to be deep? It is. It is. So 6-5 now.
6-5.
I'm going to tell you what. Each set has been a battle of 1 to 2 points until the end, where Caldwell in the first 2 has seemed to be able to pull away from the Knights. But up until then, it has been a battle as Red Knights can't get that one over the net. 6-7-5 now. 7-5 Caldwell.
They, man, I keep saying it like a broken record, but boy, they hit it where you're not. I mean, they really do. They got a sense of how you're flowing. They can tap it there. They can spike it there. They serve well.
Yes. So 8-5 now. 3-point lead for Caldwell. Again, they are up.
Come on, we got to regroup here. Don't go down.
2 sets to none.
Come on. Eight-6. Ashton Thomas with a spike set from Reeves. We talked earlier about middle hitter versus middle blocker.
Yeah.
You know, it's not everybody in the middle is a hitter. They can hit, but they don't get set up a lot. I mean,
yeah.
There's middle, and some are both. Ashton's both.
Yes. All right, so here's Fisher. Going to get some points for the Red Knights. Red Knights back within 2, 8-6. Good dig. But again, just a spot. Wasn't a lot of velocity on that. But Caldwell picks up another point on the just where it was hit.
Correct. They are the best team we've played this year.
Oh, no doubt.
And we played Ballsville, who's really good. We
Very.
saw them before this.
They got tons of athleticism on that team. And we do too, but we're going to get a point. I'm not sure why. 2 hits? How's that 2 hits?
I didn't see it. Timeout. 10-6.
10-6 Caldwell. Already up 2-0. Again, certainly appreciate you guys tuning us in and supporting the Lady Red Knights here. But they are, backs are on the up against the wall, so to speak here.
You know, I feel like too, there's Caldwell people are not listening, but they probably think we're 21-0 and we're going to knock them off because they're the 1 seed. But I feel like our girls and our coaches knew that Caldwell was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it wasn't like we're shocked. I mean, like.
Yeah. Maybe they are.
But yeah, right, exactly. There was years Wellsville didn't make the OVAC tournament and they were undefeated because they didn't play enough OVAC games, even though they're in the OVAC.
Right.
Like we were in the EOAC, remember?
Yeah.
No one liked
for 2 years
because we can't go past
for
Samus Plant because it's the Berlin Wall, but it was a better trip and a better league. We were still in the OVAC. People thought we left.
I know.
Now we're still playing those teams.
Yeah.
So why weren't we just in the league? Anyway, don't get me started on that one. We're already playing 5 of them out of the 7. We're still playing them.
So here we go. Josie Laurie this time. Riley Fisher digs that one out from Laurie. Here's Callie Anderson. But the block up front by Caldwell falls on the Red Knight side. So 11-6 now. 5-point lead for Caldwell. Up 2 sets.
So I start studying body language, our bench, our coaches, our fans. You learn a lot about people when you're up against it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you keep battling? How's your attitude? Are you still encouraging people?
Yes.
You got to do it. You got to fight through life like that.
Absolutely. All right, Josie Laurie, it's now a 6-point lead for Caldwell, halfway home for the 3rd set. Red Knights need to stop the bleeding here, get some points, get back into this one as Callie Anderson goes down the line, but it is handled. Blocked partially by Ashton Thomas, but it falls.
The timing, the touch.
Schaefer able to tap that one over.
We're not shocked here. I wanted to go 5 sets maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and this one isn't over yet.
Nope.
So we'll see.
We're down 7. It's going to be really tough.
Nice job by
Andrea
Reeves.
had no choice there to try to go up and get that. That's not easy to do.
Nice job by Reeves there to stuff that one, and the Red Knights needed that point bad.
Center's got a tough job. Everybody wants the ball here. I want it here. A little closer than that, a little back here. Well, what about the pass?
Yeah.
And how far I had to run to get it to you.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't want to be her, I'll tell you that. Quarterback of the team.
Got to go over, and it does. Fisher digs it. Reeves sets it. Callie Anderson gets blocked at the net. Again, Caldwell times it well, too.
14-7.
As Chesney Long blocked it. We're down a touchdown, as you would say.
Yes, we are.
Right?
Yes, we are.
Good set by Reeves. Anderson cross court. Handled in the back row. Here's Caldwell. Down the line. Good job by Michelle Anderson, but we can't. And an effort by Reeves, but it falls. 8-point lead now for Caldwell, 15-7.
You got to think Caldwell's only lost. They lost 4 games. Twice to Shenandoah, who's another level.
Yes.
Indian Valley, who's a volleyball school.
Right.
And John Glenn, who's a big school. The other night, 3 games to 2.
Yes.
So that's all they've lost to.
Yeah. So here we go. Showing Anderson came off weird. Good effort by Callie Anderson and Reeves to try and get it, but it could not save it.
They keep battling here, down 16-7.
That's again. This is the 3rd set. Good job by Anderson that time.
Gotta
She
get it
gets
over.
it to Dobbs. Dobbs gives a little push over there. There's a spike off of Dobbs as Shelby Pakes, right?
They are feeling it.
Yes, they are. Shelby Pakes able to slam that one home. 10-point lead now. Good timeout again.
Yeah. Now, again, it's not over, but it's not looking real good. And this doesn't take away from the season's not over, like I said earlier. We
Right.
got the state tournament.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
And we still did something no one has done, and I'm still trying to figure out if anyone's been 21-0 in anything. Even our solid baseball teams. I think we flirted with 18, 19-0 at one point. Maybe I'm wrong, but 21-0 was something else.
Boy,
I can't think of somebody that's
no,
21-0.
no. I got a message too.
Not just girls. We're talking all.
From
We've had undefeated football teams. I get that. I'm talking about teams that can play the sports that can play 20, 18 or 20. But anyway, so.
I think you're pretty sound in that because even.
I mean, I'll be wrong. That's fine. I just can't remember it. I don't know.
Well,
Never
even
seen
people
it.
are texting me as Caldwell serves over again. Sorry, back to the action as Dobbs pushes. There's a set. Schaefer misses. Dig on the backside by Michelle Anderson. Here's Callie Anderson. Gets blocked up front and falls.
You know, at some point, you realize the team you're playing is better.
Yeah.
And you can get better from this. I mean, this is
Sure.
They're good. The more you
They're
play
very
against
good.
them, the more they expose you.
Yeah. Yep. Good job by Callie Anderson with the push. Dobbs saves it.
Gotta get it over.
Got to get it over. Reeves does.
Come on, Shelby. That'll work.
Man, what a volley this is. Spike home from Schaefer.
Yep. They are good. As we thought. As we knew.
Finish.
Okay. See if we can go on a little bit of a run here, something for us.
All right, 19-8.
We don't want to lay down here.
19-8 Caldwell. Reeves to serve. Andrea gets it over. Here comes the set. Good block.
Good.
Yeah,
Whether you miss the call or not, just make a call.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, I agree.
They'll get over it. The crowd will get over it. If you're wrong,
Good
okay.
block. Good block. Here's a quick push, but they're going to
In
be
the
in the net, and the Red Knights going to get it. 19-9.
Come on, ladies.
Good dig by Callie Anderson. Here's Hannah. Into the net. Caldwell point. 20-9.
Caldwell's in the net, makes it 20-10. Jana Reeves comes back in for Riley Fisher.
Here's a set spike
Out.
out of bounds. As it was blocked, but it's out.
Keep fighting. Keep
Yep.
fighting here.
So 20-11. Red Knights have cut it to 9.
Callie Anderson serve. Andrew Reeves, Michelle Anderson, Hannah Dobbs, Tatum Darrington, Janet Reeves on the floor right now for the Lady Knights.
There's the spike. And that one is out. So 21 now. 21-11, Caldwell. Going to get substitutions. Gracie Rex coming in for Callie Anderson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this team's just we have a matchup issue. I mentioned it earlier that
You did.
I didn't want it to be. I was just kind of watching them warm up like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
Yeah. Here's Dobbs. Quick touch.
Nice. She uses her left hand well. She can use left to right, float over. A good set by Reeves coming back.
Yep. Beautiful.
Ashton Thomas comes back in for Tatum Darrington.
So Michelle Anderson to serve. Again, the Red Knights down 21-12 here in the third set. Caldwell won the first two. The Red Knights must win this set to keep it alive as the spike
Blocked, but out of bounds.
goes out of bounds.
They got a lefty
To
hitting from the
Caldwell.
right side, too,
Yes.
which is nice. Like hockey, you got a left-handed stick on the other side of the,
Yeah.
vice versa. I mean, that's a big difference.
It
to be
is.
able to hit from.
Absolutely.
I don't know that we've seen maybe one or two lefties all year that hit on our schedule. Come on. Over the net, in the net. 23-12.
23-12.
Getting ready to be the 2A champions here in a couple points here. The Redskins will be the champs.
As again, and Marshall, how do you get to serve that many times? She's
It
always
just feel-
back there.
It just feels like it, I think, huh?
Yeah, I mean, she
Good
seems
block
like
by
every time you
Thomas.
look. As Marshall gets it over, Caldwell. Cross court, Hannah Dobbs saves it. Got to come over, and it does. Blocked. Ashton Thomas up front. Michelle Anderson saves it. Good dig on the
Dig it out.
backside. Can't. As Hannah.
Nice play.
Oh, wow. One-handed by Michelle Anderson.
Michelle
This is
Anderson,
a heck
yep.
of a volley.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
They just
Gwen Laurie.
they return everything. They're good. We're a good team, and they're just a little bit better. Again, not the end
Marshall.
of our season.
Nope. Marshall, this is set point. Actually, match point. First match point for Caldwell right here. As the Lady Knights say it's out. And that's going to do it. Caldwell will win the OVAC in 3 sets. The Lady Knights, again, battled.
Yes, they did.
They battled extremely well, but will come up short tonight as Caldwell will be your victor in 2A.
just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't, again, it wasn't that we weren't ready. It wasn't like, oh, we're undefeated.
Yeah.
We just went up against a buzzsaw.
Yeah,
That's what they were.
we did. We did.
So nothing to be ashamed of. Season's not over. 21-1 at this point. OVAC runner-up. We've played in the OVAC title game 2 years in a row here. That's something else to be proud of. We played 2 years in a row in softball here. This group of girls is a special group. This senior leadership here has been incredible.
Yeah.
And it's not done, and they know that. So the state tournament, if we can get ourselves back, win the sectional again, and get ourselves back to the district finals, which we were in last year against Shenandoah. That's one game from the regional. That's where we got to be. So sectionals next Wednesday at home.
Well, this has been tremendous. That's actually the first loss of the season,
Yes.
right? And it comes in the OVAC championship, but again, fantastic play by this team. They're still solid. They're still a good team. We can make a run, like you
Absolutely.
said. Right?
Absolutely.
This is just one.
We want to get ourselves to wherever Shenandoah is, which will be the district finals.
Right.
And
They're good.
they got a shot to win the state title. They really do.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but right now, enjoy what's you don't want to lose this game, but 21-1 and it's not over. So still a special group. And thanks for having me today, Suff.
I certainly appreciate you filling in. Thanks for helping.
No problem, man.
Again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning us in. But tonight, your Lady Red Knights will fall in 3 sets to Caldwell. And the Redskins from Caldwell are your OVAC 2A champions. Again, thanks for tuning us in. We certainly appreciate it. Check us out next week. As the state tournament begins on Wednesday, we'll have that for you from home. I believe we're hosting that.
Yes, we are. We'll host the first 2.
And we'll have the last game of the football season on Friday night. So tune us in. We'll see you then. Thanks for tuning us in. Again, you are watching Lady Red Knight Volleyball right here on the K-Night Network. Thanks for tuning us in.